Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 5th, going to the 11th of February. So I'm going to dive in. The microphone is closer to my mouth. I am trying to work with it. It's a bit frustrating because, like, when I'm literally this far away, it's echoey. So I got to be here. I don't know why, but anyway, let's see for your reading here, Taurus. This is going to be your overall energy for you. Wow. This is your energy, by the way. So you are being represented as the Tower, Scorpio energy. This is a card of destruction. This could mean that you guys are going through a major awakening, to be honest, of where the universe is really kind of stepping into your life, your energy, and is maybe causing some things to really kind of shake up a little bit, all right? We will clarify as we're going through, but the Tower card being in your energy really feels like you are changing. This could be like really big, major epiphanies coming through that really kind of teaching you about yourself and what needs to change, what needs to fall apart so that things can go back and build on the right foundations, for example. Let's clarify. I am sensing a little bit of anger. Tower, please spare for Taurus. 2 Pentacles. Well, that's not screaming anger to me, so that's okay. The 2 Pentacles with the Tower feels like you guys are actually trying to make a really major decision in your life. 2 Pentacles is about juggling something, balancing something. The Tower card is coming in and is either helping you to make a decision or it's kind of giving you no choice but to do something. Now, this is divine intervention. So this is the universe that's trying to help you out, but it's in the form of destruction. It's in the form of a shakeup. It can be a difficult energy to deal with depending on what it is that you really desire. So 2 of Pentacles telling me you're quite busy and things are kind of coming into your life and maybe making it a bit difficult, but ultimately helping you. I don't know if you can see that right now, but let's see what your challenge is. Page of Pentacles. Your challenge is starting fresh and actually taking action towards something. So for some of you, you may have been trying to make a decision for a while in relation to something that could potentially change your life. But the thing is, you've not really taken action on the decision on what you probably know you need to do. So the Tower card could very well be, again, either some truth coming in, some epiphany coming in that's helping you, or a shake up in your life that's going to help you make a decision, because Page of Pentacles is like taking the first step. Whatever it is, this is good. Page of Pentacles is the Apprentice card in the deck, which basically means that it's about learning as you go. Some of you have been procrastinating a little bit, Taurus, and not taking action on what you probably feel like you should be doing. Could be relation to work, stability in general. Maybe it's your home, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's your work, maybe it's your finances, a decision in that area. All right, let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. 4 of Swords and the 8 of Wands being a challenge. 4 of Swords is a card of healing. 8 of Wands is a card of things moving forward and speeding up for you. Could also be about communication. So this is your challenge here. Now, 4 of Swords represents healing. That can't really, whether you are struggling to heal something or whether you are struggling to come out of this healing stage that you've probably been in, whether it's your health, whether it is like your life is speeding up, and I think that's a challenge for you because I think you're still healing from something, or maybe health might have been an issue. Page of Pentacles, though, is good. So when a good card is in your challenge position, this will be dealt with, but it's being dealt with actually planting the seed, actually pushing towards a certain route is what it feels like. It feels like it's a path, a decision. So things will speed up for you, so don't worry about that, to be honest. I think maybe some of you, it could be a bit of a comfort zone. That's why you've been procrastinating, because again, whatever this is, it is life-changing. It is going to shake up the foundations, but it's going to put you in the right path. The 8 of Wands is a good card. It's about being on the right path and going in the right direction, life speeding up. I think you're worried about that because you're like, oh no, I need to rest here. I need some sleep, which is fine. Tauruses love comfort, well, comfortable things, comfortable situations. You are a fixed sign, which stereotypically means that you don't really like change. And, you know, when you have to deal with it, you'll deal with it. You're the bull in the tarot. In the horoscopes, you are you are being represented by something that pushes through any challenges and, you know, is very strong. But I think it's only when you need to change that you bring in that strength. Otherwise, you will choose comfort or you'll procrastinate. But again, very stereotypical. Don't get mad at me about what they say online about you guys, or what I've seen. But anyway, it feels like your challenge is taking the first step, because it is going to lead you on the right path. It could heal some things for you as well. Maybe you need a bit of a balance, and that might help you out here. But the Tower card coming in is kind of saying the things that don't serve you are actually starting to fall apart now, because the universe is deciding to step in. What to focus on is the Hierophant. Now, this is interesting. It can mean a few things. This is very traditional card. So maybe what to focus on is tradition, is a marriage, is on certain beliefs. For some of you, it might be tapping into your connection with your religion or your belief system. That could be something they're asking you to focus on. It's kind of a card of like being educated as well. So for some of you, it could be to focus on your studies. It could be focusing on obedience as well. Because as you can see, there are people here who are learning from that Hierophant here. So learning about your beliefs or learning about something. All right, let's clarify. Let's see. For Tauruses, please, on what to focus on. Seven of Swords. The Hierophant, the Emperor. Nine of Swords. Okie dokie. Well, the Emperor can represent a father figure. It can represent just a masculine energy in general. It doesn't have to be gender specific, but it is someone who likes to control, likes to have things under control. The issue is with this Hierophant is that it does have these sword energies, so the betrayal, and overthinking or worries and doubts and fears. I would say for some, like I am getting a message here on maybe how are you going against your own beliefs here. Is that something that you might be doing? And is that something that they're asking you to focus on a little bit more? Like, are you believing more? Sorry, my accent's going funny because of how I'm speaking. Are you, I'm getting a message here, Taurus, that some of you might be leaning more towards kind of negative thinking or having a lack of hope in something. And I know this sounds really like religious or really spiritual, and again, depends on your beliefs, but for some of you, I feel like they're wanting you to kind of rely on the universe a little bit with this, like rely on your belief system here, because for a lot of you, you know what you need to do or what to build. Like for some of you, some snakes are going to be let loose from your life. You are going to recognize that some people were not for the best of you. For some of you, this could be a father figure. This could be just somebody in your life, a boss, for example, where someone is just not either who they say they are, or their words don't align with their actions, and they just have some ill intentions, or there is some betrayal here in a dynamic that's supposed to have loyalty. Because the Hierophant is that. Someone may have went against their promises. Some of you might even see this in a dream first. Aries energy, Taurus energy here though too. For some of you, are your fears getting in the way of your faith? That's a big one. The Emperor represents being in control. And I feel like that's something they're wanting you to focus on, is the fact that you are in control, but maybe your fears are making you act against yourself or against what you believe. So if, say, for example, you're trying to manifest something into your life, or you're trying to do things for the better of yourself. If you were to stand in faith and your beliefs, then you still have these worries, but you're standing in your faith and you will be looked after because you're allowing yourself to be. Otherwise, it's almost like you might be going against, like you might be trying to do something against your beliefs, or trying to do something by yourself because you're so worried you need to have a full sense of control in a situation. Like, this is super random, and I'm sorry, it's probably not going to resonate with everybody, to be fair. Apologies in advance. But yeah, that's one message. For others of you, you could very well, if the Emperor and Hierophant is in terms of your connection, there potentially is some worries about some betrayal from somebody. All right, again, the Tower card saying here that something will be shown to you. You have the Two of Cups here. So soulmate, some of you could be in terms of a marriage. There's some worries. Something is stirring up within you is really a very clear message. Let's see what happened in the recent past. Page of Swords, triggered energy. Curiosity, this is like the detective of the deck, to be honest with you. It's something that is in search for something, which is why it can sometimes be my card of like being triggered or dealing with jealous or triggered people who are acting without knowing all the information, but because they're hurt, they just say what they need to say, or they are watching or whatever. Let's clarify. Page of Swords, Nine of Wands. For some of you, maybe you found something out in the past and this made you very defensive. This is the Nine of Wands is telling me that you've been probably going through maybe people who have been keeping an eye on you, or if you like the video, if you want to help the channel out, if you like the video, then like the video. I don't know why that just came up. I think it's because my hand is like almost looking like a thumbs up, to be honest with you. So Page of Swords, yeah, kind of maybe there is something that triggered you, that you found out about somebody and it caused you to put your guard up. That's the Nine of Wands, because probably you've been through something before and you might be seeing a similar pattern. That's what it feels like. That hit my heart just then. So, all right, strengths this week. Four of Pentacles. This is a card of usually like holding back or holding on to something. It's kind of a stubborn energy. It is Taurus energy as well, to be honest, of how I read it. Can you clarify this? Four of Wands. Let's clarify it again. Why is this a strength for Taurus this week? Page of Wands. Seven of Swords being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So again, it could be in relation to someone that you're building a family with, or again, like have some joint finances with, or you know, want stability with. It could be your job, to be honest. Your strengths this week is quite interesting, because I do get, in a sense, they're asking you to open up. Because Page of Wands is having fun, it's letting go, it's like kind of reverting back to being that child, innocent child again. Four of Wands is usually a card of engagement, it's celebration, it's reaching a goal, it's having fun, as you can see. So this is a lot to do with like innocence and creativity and being free and passionate about something. Four of Pentacles is potentially saying here, like, don't hold on too much to this thing, or don't hold back. Don't close yourself off to absolutely everything. They are kind of saying, like, by you having fun and you maybe socializing with friends, for example, like this can actually give you a make you feel better this week, to be honest with you. And for some of you, don't self-sabotage based on these fears that you're going through, because again, something will be made known to you. And life is speeding up, like we said earlier. Things are going in the right path. But you just have to take the action towards it. And in this case, I would say your strengths would be opening up a little bit and having some fun with people who you can do that with. Right, in terms of your near future, you have the Three of Cups, which is that fun energy. I'm going to clarify this for you. This is a card of like celebrating the journey, not just the end goal. It could be about socializing as well, to be honest. I always see this as a card of friendship and abundance with them. Three of Cups, King of Cups. Okay, a lot of like emotional. If you're feeling like your emotions are a little bit, negative at this point, this will change in the near future. I think you will have a lot more fun around friends and people who have there's a lot of love coming through in the near future, which is nice. Let's clarify this. Ace of Wands, passionate energy coming through, a passionate new beginning. Some of you could be moving, and Hanged Man, which is interesting. This feels like inspiration coming from like an intuitive thought. This is a card of enlightenment. So it feels, I think you might be going through something. I don't want to say that something is just a fear, because, you need to speak to somebody who's a professional. about that, meaning like a therapist or someone who can give you some actual advice or help you out with the situation. You are really shifting within yourself, and anything that has caused instability in your life is starting to break away, so that you can rely more on your faith and on the universe. Again, for some of you, you might not even be spiritual or religious, but I am just picking up an energy of like the universe is really calling for you to lean on them at this time, because they are going to help you. The universe is helping you here, but it's almost like because that feels like a lack of control, you're trying to run away from that, which is understandable. But anyway, this change that's going on within you is really bringing in a completely new idea and a new you in some sense. Like there's a lot more of an emotional side to you coming through, because you'll be around people who are super supportive and super emotional. Like there's a lot of love coming through with certain people in your life, and this is going to give you some sort of new idea for a new beginning and something that you feel much better about. Some of you, that could be, either a new way of living that brings you passion into your life, or this motivation again, or some of you, this could be like an idea to work on, like a passion, a hobby, or something that brings you to life, basically. Sorry, your reading is a little bit chaotic. All right, your feelings this week, 2 of Wands. So you will be focusing a lot more in the future, which is nice to see. Focusing on a plan here. There is some inspiration coming through, to be honest, which is great. The Fool card, reversed though, and 3 of Swords. Sorry, I'm really breathing in the mic. That's the only problem with having it super close. Okay. The Fool card being in reverse is really kind of like delaying a new beginning. 3 of Swords being there as well indicates that for some of you, you do want to move forward. You do want to have new things. You want to expand. You want to grow in your life. You want this fiery passion again. You want that thing that makes you feel driven and focused and ambitious. But something about the new beginning that's really hurtful to you, because maybe it indicates separation, or maybe it's just something really that you're uncomfortable with, or maybe you have to let go of something, or it's just something completely new. I'm so sorry. All right. In terms of your environment this week, oopsie daisy. Queen of Pentacles, she's been coming up a lot for people. She came up for Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles may mean that there is another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your surroundings, or it can again indicate that you are a lot more focused on your stability. It's about your material wealth, or the things that are around you that are quite materialistic. The material world, money, finance, could be about your career, your home. It's about the things that make us feel stable. You're definitely focused on that, and even if it, because you are an earth sign, this could just be about, again, you focusing on your stability. Now, the snake coming through in your environment is always a little bit of a warning that maybe, again, there is somebody who shouldn't be in your surroundings, who is someone who may not have the best of intentions here. But yeah, the 6 of Wands and the Star card. So regardless of that energy or that suspicion, this is saying that you absolutely will be having some victory and success and healing when it comes down to your environment. This is a wish fulfillment coming through, complete wish fulfillment in your environment. So you will get what you've been desiring. Something will work out for the better. All right, and the Star card again, something is going to heal you because it's coming to life. Like a wish fulfillment is going to really kind of remove any fears that you've been having. For example, you are going to get clear on something. Could be getting some victory in your career, maybe a promotion for some. Being seen, if that's something that you're wanting and desiring, is definitely getting acknowledgement. Which is what you've been probably hoping for. Right, now in terms of another overall energy for you is the 9 of Cups. So this week, you are going to have wish fulfillment, which is lovely to see. This is a card again of getting what you've asked for, what you've worked hard towards. Clarifying it, we have the 5 of Cups, Queen of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the Fool card in the upright now. So, now the thing I have to say about this, because you have wish fulfillment ultimately, maybe the perspective that you have on this wish fulfillment, you might expect things to go, again, we have a little bit of lack of faith that we've been saying from what to focus on is having more faith in whatever it is you believe in, okay, whether it's God, whether it's the universe, whatever it is to you, whatever you call it. Because 5 of Cups is again focusing on the negatives and feeling disappointed. 3 of Swords is about heartbreak and pain. The Fool card is now in the upright. Did put it back in the deck, so it's coming back out again, which I was not expecting. But it's about taking a leap of faith, and the Queen of Swords is really kind of being a little bit more focused on the rational, logical things rather than the emotional things. And it feels like almost that by taking disciplined action, placing boundaries where necessary, seeking truth where necessary, things get clearer, and it does feel like you're going to take a leap of faith that will lead towards wish fulfillment. For some of you, like, to summarize, I'm so sorry, Taurus. Lately, people have been having a lot more complex readings, and I just get a little bit like, I wonder if anyone's going to resonate with it, which whatever, is a message for somebody, clearly. Even if it's just one person, at least it's out there. But just let me know if it does resonate. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't, but what I'm trying to say to summarize is that part of you is definitely changing. Something is changing in your life massively. Something that you may have known is changing, but that you've been kind of avoiding or procrastinating on. Life is speeding up for you, and the universe is really asking for you to allow them to take the lead in this, to allow them to show you. By running on fear, it feels like you're running away from it rather than relying on your faith, because it does feel like there is a lot that's going to change, but it's all for the good. So maybe you have to let go of a few things that just don't serve you, things that have broken your heart, things that have caused, very difficult emotions. They're asking you to take that leap of faith in them, to allow them to show you where they're trying to take you, because there is a lot more enlightenment coming through in your life. You really are going to feel much more stable, especially in your feelings and emotion. It feels like to take this leap of faith, you kind of have to detach from it a little bit. Queen of Swords has her heart or her emotions in that little prison here. Don't do that. Make sure that you're giving nurturing energy to yourself and your feelings. Don't rule with them. Because in this case, they're asking you to just trust the universe, trust it, to let it show you where it's trying to guide you, because it is going to lead towards something inspirational. Open up is what it feels like. It's like, Taurus, open up. You're running away. I don't want to take action. It's going to ruin everything. I don't want to do it. I don't know what they're saying, but there's a lot of victory coming through in your environment, and especially in your near future too. It's like you're going through a major shift, and I think it's uncomfortable. I think you're not really trusting it because it seems destructive. That Tower card is scary to some, because it's like, oh no, what's falling apart? It's only things that have no purpose for you anymore. Okay, but anyway, please don't be triggered with me, Taurus. I hope that it reaches somebody out there who needs to hear it, who might benefit from the message. If it's not your reading, please don't come at me, please. Learn to click off of videos when they don't make you feel good, okay? Right, the Taurus, please, Spirit. Let's get some random messages for you. Right. Right, anything for Taurus? Alright, you have obstacles to overcome, which we know that. Dealings or relationship with a younger man. We have new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up, which is what we've been feeling. Pay attention to your health. Alright, that could be mental or physical. Alright, make sure you're speaking to a professional about that. You do have a rat, someone working against you behind your back. We did feel like that a little bit. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. And guaranteed success. So again, kind of reaffirming some things that we have already been speaking about, that there is success coming through for you. There is potential of a snake or a rat, whatever. But there is an obstacle to overcome, but you will overcome it. I do see success for you. Alrighty, my angel. And a new path opening up for you. But anyway, apologies if the reading is just not that good. I'm so sorry. There's a message for somebody, so I'm just going to send you my love. And I hope you guys have a great week. Alright.